Hi, third grade. Welcome back. Okay, guys, so even though it's not necessary to talk about it, because we talked about it a million times, we've been talking about Minecraft cubes, how each side is the same perimeter, same area, same everything. That's how you know it's a cube. We are using a frame, which is inspired by Minecraft and my creations in Minecraft. I'm hoping that if everyone has paper mache'd and has painted, that I can show you my Minecraft creations at the end of today. So today you should have picked up your completed paper mache box that we're going to use to create our Minecraft cube. You can take off this name tag if you want to. You are going to be painting all sides, so it's probably a good idea to keep this nearby. Now today you're going to have a choice. You may decide that you don't want to put the sticky note on it anymore just because you're going to be painting yours your color. You're going to recognize it just by looking at it. I'm going to probably start recognizing it soon, knowing that yours is yours because it's purple or pink. So you don't need to keep this. However, if your neighbor is doing like the same Minecraft cube as you, you may want to keep it because yours might look very similar. Here's where you're going to find your supplies that you need. We're also going to be using the sinks because we are going to be painting. I'm going to show you step by step how to paint these. Today we are painting them one color. Now I know what you're thinking, oh, Mr. Boatfield, I'm going to be using multiple colors. That's okay. I've done this project like a million times, guys, and I noticed that they always turn out better if we take the first day just to paint it one color. So remember, I chose a grass block. So I have a load of different colors that I need to paint. Not only do I need brown, but I also need green, and then inside the green are different tints and shades of green. So that means the green was mixed with a little bit of white, a little bit of black, to make those different edges seem a little bit more real. But you are only going to be painting one color today, so I'm going to take a close look at my Minecraft block, and I'll have these printed and ready for you. And I think I'm going to start with brown. So I'm going to paint the whole thing brown, and then next time we're going to go and add those colorful details. So don't freak out. You're painting one color today. You're going to need one of each. You're going to need a placemat, a paintbrush. Now look in here. This is where I kind of keep like a mix of different paintbrushes. Please don't use the itty-bitty little brushes. Don't think that you're going to finish today if you use one of these brushes. Try to go for like one of the red, bigger brushes. That should help you complete today. And you're also going to need a paper towel. Once you have all of those things and your table is all set up, come see me for paint. So I see now that my table is ready to start painting. Now it's time to actually go get the paint. I'm going to get your first color for you, and then if you need a refill on your paint, I'm going to show you how to do that, but you're on your own, so listen up. This is where the green arrows come into place. So I don't do these arrows to annoy you guys, even though you think that I'm just super mean by using green arrows. This is actually for if we're using messy materials so that people don't get splattered with paint. So you can imagine, like, let's say you're holding your paint and you decide to follow the wrong green arrows and someone's coming that way, psh, and then they're covered in paint. So don't be that person. What you're going to do is you're going to come up. I'll have these open. You can choose any color that you want to start with today. Just take a look at your printed out Minecraft cube and you can choose a color. If you did not get one of these printed or you did not upload for whatever reason, or for some reason you decided to take it home early, you're going to have to go on the iPad and look up what colors your Minecraft cube is. So remember, I'm doing brown, so I would get out the brown. And then you're also going to see these white trays. These are for the paint. Now, when you get your paint, you're going to always make sure that it is closed before you pick it up. Close it. I know that sounds weird. I want to get the paint, but I want to close it first. The reason is you got to shake it. Give it a good shake. I keep my finger on top so that it's not splattering everywhere. Then you put it on its side. Then you can take your thumb, open it up, and it should be ready to pour a little bit out. That's really all you need. I get so pet peeved when I see people painting or filling all of these little circles up. You just need one. And plus, you are going to have to clean out this tray today. So it would probably be your best idea to not fill these all up or start painting all these circles. That would be a waste of your time. And you might be staying in during 5th grade's specials to clean out your paint tray, which is really embarrassing. Now that I have my paint, following the green arrows to my table that's already been set up. Alright, painting is obviously very simple. Just dip, get the paint, put it on. That's literally all we are doing today. Next time we're going to add those really cool details. Now, some of you forgot to close one of the sides with popsicle sticks. That is something that you'll need to do because we are going to be painting every single side of this. And you're probably thinking, Mr. Boatfield, well, if it's wet, how am I supposed to paint the other side? You're going to have to be patient. Maybe just go slow. This paint should dry pretty fast. So I do expect all sides to be painted. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes, and I'm noticing that there's areas that are still wet because they're shiny, and then it's also drying pretty fast, so that's a good thing. But I'm running out of the brown paint. No worries, you can get this on your own. You don't even need to ask me. You just follow the green arrows, green arrows, green arrows, oh my gosh, green arrows, all the way over here. And I should still have your paint out. Just remember, keep it closed, give it a good shake, put it on its side, open it, fill up that same circle that you were using, a little bit more, and you are done. You may take it and continue to finish. Some of this paint is old, and I do have to spend some of my own money to purchase new paint, so unfortunately I don't have enough money to buy hundreds of dollars worth of new paint. If you see cracking, it's okay. You can do one of two things. You can go over it one more time with the paint, and that should solve your problem, or you can let it dry, and we can worry about it next time. All I'm worried about, guys, today is that you painted it one color. If you see that it's cracking, that's okay. Just remember, my paint is old. I don't have enough money to buy us new paint right now, so we're just gonna have to make do. Take your time, get those spots, no need to rush. I love seeing that people are taking their time and really focusing in. Don't forget, you do have to do all of the sides, which means you may have to wait for a side to dry a little bit before flipping it over and doing that side, because I know the other sides are going to be wet. Alright, so it looks like it's pretty much dry. There's still some wet spots, but I'm ready to flip it over and do that last side. Okay, so I'm finishing up this last side. Now I'm going to show you the expectations for cleanup. I want to make sure that you are voice level 0 for this, because these expectations are non-negotiable. I have classes after this class. I can't be cleaning up your paint. I can't be cleaning up your trays. Okay, so now I'm ready to clean up. I have a few things that need to be addressed. Paper towel, you don't need that anymore. That's just in case you need, you have a little funky mess you need to get. Probably didn't use it, but you know what? We're just going to be wasteful and throw it away today in your trash can. This paintbrush needs to go in a water cup, otherwise it'll dry out. I'm going to address this now because 3rd grade did this a little bit last semester I should say. They would take a used paintbrush like this one that's covered in yellow and just stick it right back into the paintbrushes. That is so offensive. That is really insulting to me. I know that person was probably just lazy, or maybe they just forgot the directions, but it tells me that they weren't listening to me. What it also tells me is that, Mr. Bofield, I don't care about your expectations. Mr. Bofield, I don't care about your time. You can clean my brush. That is not okay. You make sure that you take this paintbrush. I'm going to have a little water cup over here. All you literally have to do is take this paintbrush, put it in the water cup so it doesn't dry out. Don't be like those 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders who did that to me, because I do not have time to be cleaning paintbrushes after school. I have a life just like you. So remember, paintbrush goes in the water cup. Now, this needs to be taken care of. You are going to take your placemat with both hands and put it on the back counter. I noticed with the paper mache, people were just taking their cubes and throwing them on the back counter. That was giving me a glue mess to clean up. You need to have your placemat underneath. We're not using these for no reason. You need to have your placemat underneath when you put it on the back counter so I don't have to clean that up later. And remember, if you need to, you can still use that sticky note or make a new one if you feel like you're going to get confused with you and someone else's. Alright, most importantly, paint tray. Let's figure out how to clean this. Alright, so now I'm going to go over cleaning the paint tray. This is so important that you pay attention. You might have cleaned one of these last year, you might not have, so I'm going to show you how. You turn on the water. Now, the water is immediately going to go really fast. If you touch it, you're probably going to get sprayed. Turn it all the way down to its lowest setting. Then you're going to take this paintbrush and this big paintbrush and then your paint tray. This big paintbrush will be near the sinks. Put the water under the paint tray, over the paint tray. Let it kind of sit, and then immediately do big circles with the big paintbrush. And that will clean it out. So wait until it's all white, like this, and that's how you know that you are done. Alright, one more thing. You're going to ask, what do we do with these? It's really tempting to just stack them back, but that's a problem. It's a problem because if you leave something wet, touching something wet overnight, it creates mold, just what we need to get sick again. You're going to take this and you need to let it dry. You're going to see this little tray over here. Just place it in the tray so it can dry. Don't touch it again. Make sure this area is totally dry. So if you made a water mess, you're going to need some paper towels to clean that up. Do not leave here without cleaning that up. It's dangerous. Once you've done that, you can use a wet wipe and clean down your table. I'm sorry for the long directions, but make sure you're safe and clean. Responsible, bye.